Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know, guys. Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everybody, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. It is day 5. For those guys, it is showing day 7. Just reload the page. You will be able to see that it is showing day 5. Okay. So day 5 is happening once again. Yesterday we were having a lot of buffering issues. That is the reason why I said that we'll be having the class once again. And I told you guys that as well. As you're able to see, just like I promised, we are having the class once again. Okay. Great. Are you guys able to understand everything? Please let me know, guys. There's an error showing module not found error. In which particular language? If you are talking in React, then that means that you haven't installed React in your local computer. If you are doing it locally, that is the reason why you are getting that error, or else you have made a spelling mistake. Okay. In both the cases, you will get this error of module not found. Are you able to understand this? Ankur official YT. So please tell me what is the benefit of the article in yesterday's class when we have to make an additional file. Oh, so what is the benefit of article? So when you live in a house, okay, or you are living alone, you try to organize stuff properly, okay. So you will have, for example, let's see your cupboard. Okay, if you open up your cupboard, you will have one like layer of just t-shirts, one layer of shirts. Okay, you will have one layer of jeans, one layer of pants, shorts. You'll have a drawer full of your underwears. You will have a drawer full of your socks and some other accessories that you are having. So you organize stuff pretty well. Now there's another kind of organization. In that as well, you are organizing the shirts according to their colors, the t-shirts according to their colors, the jeans according to their pattern. So you're organizing everything properly. So that is what we did yesterday as well. For the article as a component, we had two individual components inside of it. So you're organizing stuff in a much more appropriate manner. There should be like the component based architecture that you're building up right over there. That is the reason why we created the article component yesterday. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. I forgot who asked that question, but are you guys able to understand? Shikhar Gupta, are you able to understand? Okay, great. You are able to understand. Which date project submission? Please tell which date it is because, sir, on 3 I'm going hometown for some reason. No issues in that, Techno Arya. Like I said, usually when the project submission comes, we give you 3 to 5 days to submit the project. Okay, so you will have a plenty of time to submit the project. Okay, it won't be like I'm giving you the project, I'm telling you like in half an hour submit the project. That is not like you won't be able to learn anything out of the project itself. We give you a lot of time, like 3 to 4 days, so that you are able to spend on the project itself, trying to learn as much as you can. Okay, you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Okay, can you guys let me know what have we studied in our yesterday's class? Okay, because we are doing the same class today, I want to understand how much have you understood from yesterday's class. Can you guys give me a gist? Okay, I will wait for everybody to write a gist of their own. What have we studied in our yesterday's class, guys? Please let me know. We are in continuation with the yesterday's class. Can you guys let me know what have we studied from the yesterday's class, guys? Hey guys, let me know what have you learned from the yesterday's class. Preparation tips, data structures, algorithms tips, companies, what did they ask? Okay, explained about the courses and its demands, and an idiot kept a negative comment. Okay, that I've already forgotten about, but thanks for remembering about the same, about GSX components and placements. Good. Okay. Out, it's pretty. Please answer. I'm very consistent, but output is not coming since day 4. Class, help me. I have already asked in Discord with images, code, and output. Do one thing, Ankur official YT. Uh, put it on Discord once again today. I will get some time. I will look at it personally and I will answer it directly right over there. Okay. Uh, okay. So can you guys let me know for placements what have we covered? Like what are the different steps of placements? Can somebody let me know? What are the different steps of placements up till where have we reached right over there? Can somebody let me know like what have we studied yesterday that I'm able to continue from right over there itself, guys? Okay, so we were just at the coding round itself. We haven't gone beyond that. No issues in that. I will continue from right over there. Okay. Sure. Yes, Anchor official. Definitely after today's class, I will give my time to solve that as well. Do not worry about it. Okay. So yeah, let's continue from right over there, guys. Let me open up Paint. Okay, let's get started. So the first round, like I had explained you guys yesterday. Okay, and you guys wanted to see some resumes. I hope so that you were asking me for some resumes as well. Let me find it for you guys. So software, yeah, resume examples. So this is how your resume should look like. Okay, like this is also way too big actually. Let me try to find some more images that I feel are much more appropriate enough. Okay, so this looks appropriate enough, but is there any better example that I can show to you guys? Okay, both these examples are more than sufficient. So let us take up this particular example, open image in new tab. So you can start off your particular like resume with first of all your name on the top. So it is having something written right over here. You can have your here please do not put up your address. Nobody cares about your address. Put up your phone number, your email ID, your GitHub account, and your LinkedIn. Okay, you should have all these. LinkedIn and GitHub is something that as you are applying as a developer at any particular company, okay, whether it be software engineer, data analyst, data scientist, full stack engineer, backend engineer, cloud engineer, you should have a Discord, a GitHub account as well as a LinkedIn account, and those profiles should be there, okay, on your uh, like resume itself. In the professional summary, because you haven't done a lot of different things, okay, you haven't completed or you don't have a lot of experience, put up your college experience right over there. What is the GPA, which particular course that you did, which particular electives that you selected. Okay, your cumulative GPA up till that point of time should be mentioned on your resume. Now, a good benchmark for understanding like what is a good GPA should be above like 7, okay, above 7.5. If you're above 7.5, you are in great waters. Okay, you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, 7.5 and above GPA is accepted in almost every single company. Okay, you are on the safer edge. Now, it does not matter. Okay, it isn't a case that people with less than that GPA do not get placed. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that above 7.5 is usually accepted as a good GPA in most of these companies. But students with 6 GPA have also gotten into like Goldman Sachs and other companies. So it's not as if you are having a lower GPA, it will hamper it. But to be on the safer edge of sides, a GPA of 7.5 is essential. Okay, now I don't care from which particular college or which particular branch are you from, even from civil, chemical, mechanical, commerce, or anything. The GPA should be above 7.5. The reason behind that is that company, what does the company understand from your GPA? It does not understand that you know a lot of different stuff. Okay, you are in civil. What is my use in that? What are you going to help me in an IT company? What companies understand is that you are consistent in performing every single place. You're hardworking, you're consistent, and you are a particular person that they can trust upon. So due to that particular reason, these GPAs are important. Okay. Now, core qualifications, you can just ignore it. Either you put up your experience, if you have some experience, okay, wherever you have volunteered in a particular club, or you have like done some training programs, you have done some internships under your belt. Okay, put it up right over there. Where did you do that? How long it was? What were your roles? What were your responsibilities? Did you perform something extraordinary right over there? So all these different stuff. Otherwise, put up your projects, good projects that you want to showcase to others, to showcase your skills. You put it up right over there. Okay, so all these different things you should be providing to the person in front of you. Okay, any questions related to the CV? Any questions related to the CV, guys? Please let me know. Okay, and after your projects, you should be having the certificates as well. So whatever certificates that you have achieved for a particular technology, put up those certificates right over there. Okay, so I've achieved for React. These are the certifications that I've done. For Python, these are the certifications that are done. So after the projects, the next priority should be given to your certificates itself. Okay. Do you guys have any questions related to your CVs? Please do let me know. Just showcase your resume, please. See, my fresher resume, I don't have it right now because it has been a lot of time since I use my fresher resume. The current resume is totally different. Okay, the current resume is usually for corporates and not for companies. So it's a bit different. But I will try to find it. If I am able to get my fresher resume, I will definitely showcase that to you guys. Okay, do not worry about it. Any questions related to your resume, guys? Please let me know. I have a question. Our project should be major detailed or only name and minor details like modules and anything. So, for example, one of the projects that I had worked upon was a natural disaster. So, basically, what I created was a particular place has been struck by a natural disaster. There are different particular units that are there to cater to the injured. So, there will be one particular unit that will be there for just medical purposes. There will be one unit for just water supply. There will be one unit for just food supply, and so on and so forth. So, there were 12 units for every single place where a disaster has hit. Now people will be messaging them all the time. It becomes very difficult for these guys to put it up to the right particular department that okay, this is for you, this is for you, this particular message is for you, and so on and so forth. So I created a website where any particular person who has been stuck in some disaster can just write their problem right over there. Their location will be saved, okay, from where they are sending the message, and that message will be classified using deep learning and natural language processing. That message will be automatically classified into one of the 12 departments. Okay, this particular message is for water shortage, or this particular message is for water and food shortage, or this particular person requires a medical help, and the location and the message will be sent to that particular department directly. So it was an entire project that I had created using the MERN stack, as well as some additional modules in deep learning and machine learning and NLP. So it was a very good project that I had created. Now in such type of projects, you should be aiming for huge projects. Okay, you shouldn't be aiming for like chindi small projects. Okay, nobody cares for that. If everybody is doing the same project, it has no value. It is not adding any kind of value to your resume. Okay, try to do something new. Okay, so in that case, what I'll be doing is I'll be putting up the title of my project. I'll be describing what the project was about, and then I'll be listing one by one what were the problems that were faced and how I overcome that problem in that particular project. Okay, the technologies that I used, why did I use that technology? A little bit of description should be given right over there. Okay, so that is how you should be listing your projects on your resumes as well. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Yes, when you are making a CV or your resume, please list out only technical certificates in your resume itself. I don't want to see your soft skills. Okay, I can see that when you are coming to the interview itself, when you're talking to me, I'll be able to figure it out. So always put up your certificates related to some technical things that you have done in your life. Okay. Is one project enough for FANG? Absolutely not. Okay. Well, if you are aiming for companies like, if you are aiming for any particular companies, at least 2 to 3 projects you should be having on your resume. At least I'm talking about the projects that you're able to showcase to the recruiters. There'll be many a times where the recruiters will be asking you, do you have any projects else than the certificate, like what you have listed in your resume? They'll be asking you to showcase your GitHub account. They will be seeing all the projects that you have done. So a lot of projects are important, but at least 2 to 3 projects you should be having on your resume if you don't have any kind of trainings or internships or practices that you have done. Okay, so that is the case. Can we put virtual certificates in resumes? Of course, guys. Right now, nobody issues hard certificates. Okay, you're not in 1980s. You are in 2020s. Okay, so nobody issues that kind of certificates anymore. So you put up the links to those certificates in your resume. That is how it works. Okay. Okay. So let's continue from right over there, guys. Let's go back. Did I tell you guys which particular language should you use for doing CP and DSA, and why should you do that? Please let me know. Have I told you guys like which particular language you should be using for DSA and CP, and why should you use those languages? Please let me know. What is the difference between resume and CV? There is no difference. Okay, for freshers there is no difference. You guys can chill. Okay. Okay, no issues in that. I'll just tell you guys once again. So if you guys remember, the first particular round is the online coding round. Guys, remember the first particular round is the online coding round. In the online coding round, like I said, if you want to cross this round, there will be 2 to 3 questions on data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. And you'll have to solve those questions in order to move further. If you don't know DSA CP, you are never, ever, ever going to get placed in any IT firm. Okay, in any IT firm. Not because every IT firm right now is using this particular round. Every single firm for every single position available. So in that particular case, you have some options. Okay, you have C, you are having C++, you are having Java, you are having Python, you are having JavaScript. These whatever language that you're using for doing DSA CP, that is called as your programming language of choice. Okay, that is called as your programming programming language of choice. Okay, that is what we refer to it as. Now, like I said, you have these options available. Which particular options that you cannot use? First of all, you please do not use C for DSA and CP. Although you are being taught C in your college for data structures and algorithms, please do not use it for these competitive programs. Okay, these online coding rounds, please do not use C for that. Okay, first of all, your college syllabus is outdated. It is outdated as hell. Okay, it's almost 15 years old. So first of all, C language has become obsolete. Okay, nobody wants that. The second particular thing is when you are coding in C, like I said, you have to solve 2 to 3 questions in 60 to 90 minutes. So you have to type very fast. Okay, you want a particular language that is small, concise, easy to understand, and type as well. Okay, C as a language, you have to build every single module individually. Every single thing that you want to do, you have to do it individually. So if the same thing takes up like 15 lines of code in C++, it will take almost 30 lines of code in C. The more number of code that you have to write, the more time you have to waste. Okay, so C is outrightly rejected right over there. Outrightly rejected right over there. Please do not use C to learn DSA CP. It is important for your college examination. Like I said, if you are having 7.5 GPA and above, there's no issues in that as well. So C, please do not choose it for DSA and CP. Next, Python and JavaScript. Do not choose Python and JavaScript as your programming language of choice. Never, ever, ever choose Python and JavaScript as your programming language of choice. I've done that mistake. I have done that mistake. In my resume, initially I used to list, okay, my programming languages. Okay, I used to list them out. I used to list all the languages that I've used, okay, in my projects, not in DSA. So I used to do DSA and CP only in C++. Okay, but I used to list all the languages that I've used in development. So the first particular interview that I went, I still remember it. It was of I guess Morgan Stanley or Goldman Sachs. It was a banking firm. and the interviewer in front of me started just saw my resume, and he saw JavaScript written right over there, and he started asking me questions. Dude, I had been using JavaScript for almost 1.5 years in projects. Okay, I wasn't able to answer a single question. A single question throughout the interview, I wasn't able to answer a single question. Whatever language that you choose related to DSA and CP, whatever language that you choose to do DSA and CP, that's called as the programming language of choice, and the interviewer will ask you questions related to that language as well. Okay, the interviewer will ask you questions related to that language as well. Of course, I wasn't selected in that particular company because I wasn't able to answer a single question. I crossed the online coding round, and in the first round itself I was rejected. Okay, so Python and JavaScript, why you should not be using that languages is very simple, because the person sitting in front of you has been using it for more than 7 to 10 years. The person is spending every single day waking up at 8 or 9, going to the office for almost 10 hours every single day for 5 days a week for the past 7 years. The past 7 years he has been using that language for 10 hours straight. The kind of knowledge that these guys have in Python and JavaScript, you cannot compete with that. If they start asking you questions related to that language, that this is your programming language of choice, then you should be familiar with that language. You should be thoroughly familiar with that language. They will start asking you questions and you won't be able to do anything about it. Won't be able to do anything about it. So it's always a very safe bet to choose between C++ and Java. Both these languages are absolutely fine to choose between. Okay, because the type of questions on C++ and Java are fairly limited. Okay, they will be asking you questions related to oops, they will be asking you questions related to inheritance, all these kind of concepts that are there. And if you want to learn, okay, if you want to understand all the questions that are possible in C++ and Java for interviews, we have already released videos for that as well. If you go to YouTube, okay, if you go to your YouTube channel, let me just open that for you guys. Open up my channel. And if you go into playlists, okay, we have created 2 playlists for you. One is the C++ playlist. Let me find it. The Java playlist right over here. And we are having this time. The C++ playlist. So for the Java playlist, there are 28 videos. Okay, as you are able to see, these have been created by people from HCL Technologies and Barclays. Okay, so again, great people who have created these videos. It covers every single topic, hands-on, every single topic related to Java. You want to start your journey into Java, and it covers every single question that can be asked in the interviews as well. Every single question. You don't have to worry about anything. And secondly, in C++, what we have done is we have compiled all the videos. So there are 35 videos in C++. What we have done is we have compiled all these videos into one single video of 5.5 hours. So you can watch this video. This has been created by people from Cisco and Barclays. So you can use this video, can learn everything that is there in C++ hands-on. Okay, hands-on. It's like we'll be having programming and everything inside of it so that you can practice it as well. And we'll cover everything related to the interview questions as well. Every single question that can be asked to you guys in your interviews. So these 2 particular languages is what I will be suggesting you guys for data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. Are you guys able to understand up till here? Please let me know, guys. But in colleges, teachers are teaching data structures in C. So Prathamesh, I just answered it right now. That C is an absolute language, okay, because your subject hasn't been updated since the past 15 years. Yeah, subject hasn't been updated, your syllabus hasn't been updated for the past 15 years. Things have changed a lot, okay, and you have 60 to 90 minutes to write 2 to 3 questions. You know that in 15 lines of C++, okay, it's equivalent to 30 lines in C. So you have to write like almost double the amount of code in the exact same time. If you are using C, you are not going to get like 120 minutes and 180 minutes because you are using a language that uses a lot of time as well to type. You're not going to get extra time for that. So there you lose your points. Okay, you lose chances. Okay, opportunities. Always think like you are an engineering student. Think according to statistics. What gives me the highest probability of crossing this round? Okay. So, but C is used in system programming. That's right. C is used in system programming. And how many like job openings are available right over there? 10, 15, 20, the entire country. How many students are there in your college? How many students are there who are sitting for placements this time? You should be familiar that you are not. Okay, if anybody has that in mind as well, that I'm just competing with the 60 guys in my class. The type of companies that are coming to your college, they are going to give you the highest placement of 3 to 5 lakhs per annum. That is CTC. In hand, you are going to get 25,000 to 30,000 rupees per month. The rent of my house is 85,000 rupees per month. Without electricity, without maintenance, without anything. With everything included, it is 1.3 lakh rupees. And I have one dog and two cats that live with me. Their maintenance and everything cost me about 40 to 50,000 more. That is 1.8 lakh rupees per month that I spent on not myself, but just the place that I live. You want to get a placement that where you are able to spend so much, okay? In that particular case, you are not competing with your peers. Otherwise, you will get a placement of 3 lakh rupees per year or something like that. Don't feel like that. And when you are coming to a national level, you are competing with students of your branch, of other branches, of other years as well. Some of your seniors who are not placed, some of your juniors who are still competing, who are better than you and who wants to get placed early. You're competing with people who are just laid off from different companies. You must have heard that many people have been laid off from different companies right now. You're competing with them as well. You're not the only person who is applying for these positions. If it would have been so easy to get into these big corporates, then everybody, even every student from your class would have been there in these corporates. Not the case. The people who are ready to work hard, they will only get the fruits. Those who are not ready to work hard, get ready to work hard for the next 10 years of your life. Well, if I am earning 30, as a fresher, when I was there, I was earning 30 lakh rupees per year. Okay, and you are a fresher, you are getting a job of 3 lakh rupees per year. It will take you 10 years to reach where I am in just 1 year. And in that 10 years, you will have a lot of expenses as well. So it will take you like 15 years to reach just the place where I am at just at the end of the first year of my life. You have to decide what you want to do with your life. Okay, it's up to you. You want to do matar gasti with your friends right now, smoke up, drink, party along, go out with your friends, get a girlfriend, and do all that. Or you can do hard work right now, get into these big corporates, have a lot of money, spend a lot of money. These companies, it's not as if when you're going to these companies, you're not going to get friends. I have friends from all over the place. Okay, think about it. Okay, just think about it. So once you are able to clear this online coding round, then you are able to get the access to the interviews. Without clearing the online coding round, you are not able to get even an entry into the interviews itself. Now, these interviews are of three types. Okay, there are three kinds of interviews that will happen. Every company, no matter what, will have these three interviews. The point is that number of interviews can be different. For example, when I was in Google, when I was giving the interviews for Google, I had 8 interviews out there, 8 interviews. But all the 8 interviews could be categorized into one of these three types. All these 8 interviews could be categorized into one of these three types. And the same goes on for every single company. Every single company will have these 3 interviews at least. The first interview in every single company after the online coding round will be a data structures and algorithms and programming language of choice round. The first particular interview in every single company after the online coding round will be DSA and programming language of choice interview. This is where they will be asking you questions related to the language that you have chosen for programming, as well as they will be giving you a question once again related to data structures and algorithms. They will be telling you to live code that particular question. Okay, to code it live in front of them without the access of internet. Okay, and if you are not able to do that, you will be rejected immediately. So up till the first round of the interview itself, you need to have a very good knowledge in data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. If you don't have that, you are not going to get placed anywhere. Anywhere. Okay. The second particular topic, the second particular round of interviews will be your technical rounds. This technical round itself is where your projects, your internships, your trainings are seen. So in this technical rounds, all your projects, internships, and trainings are seen. Okay, your resume will be looked at in this training round. Okay, the resume will be looked at in this training round. Before this, it's just data structures and algorithms and competitive programming and nothing else. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So now, one more thing I want you guys to understand, those guys who are like, I want to do ethical hacking, I want to do cyber security, I want to do blockchain, I want to do VR. You are in India. Most of you guys are in India. I'm talking about Indian students. All these four positions have zero job openings, not even one. Okay, one is also a greater number. Zero job openings for freshers. Zero. Not even a single job opening is there for you guys. So all these different topics, ethical hacking, cyber security, your blockchain, these require at least 2 to 3 years of experience as either a full stack engineer or a backend engineer. All these three positions require at least 3 years of experience working in the industry, not something like okay, I was working on projects for the past 3 years. No, working in the industry for 2 to 3 years. Only then you are qualified for the cyber security, ethical hacking, blockchain, web 3.0. So if you have any little idea about in your head that I will do blockchain, I will do cyber security or something like that, treat it just as a hobby, not for placements. Okay, because I'm able to understand most of you have no idea. You just watch some shitty YouTube videos or just watch some like talk to your seniors who themselves haven't got placed anywhere. Okay, so I'm telling you the truth. We tried to start a cybersecurity like ethical hacking program and everything, training and internship. We tried to start that. Okay, but whenever we start a program, we first get companies to like sign a deal with us that okay, we'll hire these many number of students from you guys. We were not able to get a single company. 36 companies were hiring from us at that point of time for both data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, full stack web developer, back-end web developer, front-end web developer. We had companies hiring for software engineering positions, SDEs, SDs. So we were having so many different companies hiring for all these positions from us. And we approached them first of all. Okay, we approached them first of all. Okay, will you hire from us? Okay, every single one of these companies said no. Every single one of these companies, that we do not hire freshers for this position, no matter how well they are trained, how much they have learned, we will never hire them. This is the reality. I'm telling you guys, I'm sure my job is to show you guys a mirror that this is where you are, this is where you need to be, this is the difference. Cross that difference as soon as possible. Okay, so now in these technical rounds, whatever your priority is, whatever position that you want to go into, have projects and trainings according to that. If you want to get into data science, have projects according to that. If you want to get into full stack development, have projects for that. If you want to get into software engineering or software development engineer, SDEs, all these positions, then it does not matter whether you have a data science project or a full stack project. It does not matter right over there. Because for SDEs, you just need to have projects in one of these domains. You are going to get selected. Okay? You are going to get selected. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. And the last particular round that you are having is the HR round. Okay, the last round that you are having is the HR round. Now, the HR round is the last round. There is nothing else after that. It is pretty simple. Okay, they'll be asking you questions like if you were in a team and one of your teammates is not working, okay, and he's giving you all the work, what would you do in this particular situation? So they are basically trying to figure out if you're a psychopath or not. If you are a normal person, if you are a normal human being, you have good communication skills, you are good to go. Okay, you're good to go. One more thing, guys, you need to have a proper command over English, verbal English. Okay, when you are speaking to somebody, you should be able to make them understand whatever is going on in your head in English language. The reason for that I'm giving you right now. Out of the 8 interviews that I had for Google, 4 of them were taken by people who are not from India. They're from international different countries itself. So they won't even understand if I'm trying to speak in Hindi. Okay, so English is a very important skill right over there. If you are weak at speaking in English, try to talk to your friends, try to talk to your peers, try to talk to your family in English. Okay, try to improve your English as much as possible. Talk if you don't have anybody near you who can speak English properly. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Okay, every single day for 5 to 10 minutes, talk to yourself. Take up a particular topic and start blabbering about it for a long period of time. Try to read books in English. Okay, improve your vocabulary skills. Okay, that is extremely important, guys. Great. The next thing that I want you guys to understand is because you are coming in a front-end web development bootcamp but with React.js. So what are the different technologies that you should be learning to get placed as a full stack engineer or to start your freelancing journey? What is the kind of projects that you should be having right over there? That is what I will be discussing. Now, please make sure that if you are not doing data structures and algorithms and competitive programming, without that, you cannot be a front-end engineer, you cannot be a back-end engineer, you cannot be a full stack engineer. Even if you want to become that, you will only get that positions in startups. Are aiming for a company like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Atlassian, Flipkart, Oracle, Barclays. If you are aiming for MNCs, you're not going to get placed right over there if you don't have good command over DSACP. But yes, without DSACP, you can get placements in startups. Okay, you can get placements in small companies and startups. But remember that they are not going to pay you that well. Okay, they are not going to pay you that well. So that's a trade that you have to do. So the average, so like I said, every single month we have 800 students that we place from our end. The average placements in data science was 12.7 lakhs per annum, 12.7 lakhs LPA. That is what we were able to get to our data science students. And for your full stack web development, it was 13.3 lakhs per annum. The highest placements, so this is for full stack web development. The highest placements in data science was by Google at 60 LPA. And the highest placements in full stack development was by Microsoft, that was at 48 lakhs per annum. This is the package that is there for both that we are able to get consistently for the past 3 months. Okay, so I wanted you guys to know about that as well, so that you have a good understanding about which particular topic you want to choose. Okay, now when it comes to placements in these companies, if you are planning, if you're even thinking about like the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, I'll be learning this and I will be able to get into like some big corporate. Do not like, this is just smokes and screens, nothing else. Okay, 10 standard students know HTML, CSS, JavaScript. They know more than you. So you are not going to get placed using that particular knowledge at any cost. You're not going to get placed anywhere. Even in startups as well, you can get a job for like 2,000 rupees at maximum. Okay, get a job, not even an internship, but you're not going to get placed. Okay, using that. So the next particular thing, many guys will be knowing about the MERN stack, MERN. Okay, the MERN stack. So R is your React. Okay, R is for React, N is for Node, E is for Express, M is for MongoDB. Okay, so these are all the technologies that are there in this particular stack to create a full stack application, the front end as well as the back end. The React is something that you use in front end, Node.js, Express, and MongoDB is something that you use in the back end itself. Now, why I'm suggesting you guys MERN stack? There are other stacks as well. NAM stack, Mean stack. You are having your Django. You are having other stacks as well that are there. Other technologies that are there. But why MERN stack? Like I said, engineers, logic, statistics, that is where our mind should work. We shouldn't listen from our heart. Okay, we don't care about this, we care about this, because these companies are looking for this, not this. Okay, so think about it. Most of the companies are hiring for MERN stack engineers. Okay, most of the companies are using MERN stack in their like environments as well, so it will be easy for them to train you. Okay, because you already know that particular stuff. Most of the startups are building their applications in MERN stack itself. So the number of job opportunities that are there in MERN stack is a lot more than any other stack that is out there. Any other stack that is out there. So that is the reason why learning MERN stack as your choice of the framework for front end and back end is extremely important. Okay, it's extremely important. So that is the first thing. Okay, that is the first particular aspect that you need to understand. Now, this is not the only thing that you need to study. Okay, now what happens is people who know, this is just like an approximate number. This is just to give you an idea. Okay, this is just to give you an idea. People who know MERN stack, there are almost like 2 lakh people. Okay, every single year there will be 2 lakh students who are coming out as freshers. Okay, who already have done some courses, who have learned, who have done some projects related to MERN stack. Okay, they know MERN stack already. Okay, but the number of jobs that are available in the market is just 10,000, not more than that. Just 10,000 jobs are available in the market. Okay, and this is the highest number of jobs that are there. Okay, and talking about the other stacks have even lower number of jobs. Okay, this is the highest number of jobs that are there. So what is the probability of you getting placed by just learning MERN stack? What is the probability of you getting placed by just learning MERN stack? Can you guys let me know? What is the probability of you getting placed by just learning MERN stack, guys? It is just 1 in 20. Okay, in every 20 students, only one student is going to get selected who already knows that stuff. Students who don't know that stuff and then also are applying, okay, that are also some different type of people that are there. Okay, but those students who already know the technologies, they have the very less chance of getting selected right over here. For these type of students, I suggest them that with MERN stack also learn AWS or Amazon Web Services, that is cloud computing. Okay, that is cloud computing. Okay, so your servers, how does the server work, how to spin off a server, how to use all these kind of stuff, that is in and why I'm suggesting AWS. There is Azure by Microsoft, there is GCP by Google, there is AWS by Amazon. Why I'm suggesting AWS? First of all, again, AWS has the largest market share. 70 to 80% of the entire internet lives on AWS right now. Secondly, AWS has more number of features than when compared to Azure and GCP, because Azure and GCP were just launched right now, so they have less number of things that you can do in Azure and GCP. And AWS, if you are learning AWS at any point of time, you can easily convert into Azure and GCP easily. Okay, at any point of time, if you want to convert into Azure or GCP, it will take you 2 days to convert into them. So learning AWS has a higher advantage to you and also better placements. Okay, the package for AWS is higher when compared to the other 2 programs. So due to that reason, I suggest students that with MERN stack, learn AWS. Now, students who already know AWS as well as MERN stack are around 20,000 students. Okay, are around 20,000 students who come up every single year, because most of the students who are learning MERN stack will try to deploy their applications using some cloud computing platforms, and every one of them will be choosing AWS to do that. Every one of them will be choosing AWS to do that. Okay, so but still your chances to get selected is still 50%. Okay, even if you are learning MERN stack, even if you are learning AWS, your chances of getting selected is just 50% right over there. Okay, so what to do right now? What to do right now? So my suggestion is learn, okay, the final step of the way, that is DevOps as well. Learn DevOps as well. CI/CD, you are having your Kubernetes, you are having your Docker, all these different technologies that come under DevOps. Learn that as well. If you are learning MERN stack, AWS and DevOps, you become a particular person that if I am coming with just an idea to you, just coming with an idea to you, you will be able to create a product out of it. a product that users can start using at any point of time. Billions and billions of people will be able to use that product, and there will be no issues whatsoever. We'll be able to build a production level project, an industry level project. Okay, due to that reason, I suggest students that do not learn just front end or just back end. That is not going to help you at all. Okay, that is not even going to get you placed. Not just learn like, okay, so I'll just learn cloud computing as well. Just integrate it with DevOps. Just integrate it with DevOps. Your chance of getting selected is increased so much. Just think about it. Every one of these engineers, a front end engineer, back end engineer, cloud computing engineer, a DevOps engineer, 4 people. I will have to pay 20 lakhs to each one of them to make a project. Every year I have to pay 20 lakhs to each one of them. What is better, to hire 4 people to and pay them 20 lakhs per annum, or to hire 2 people who know all these different stuff and pay them 30 lakhs per annum? From the company's perspective as well, I'm able to save a lot of money. I'm just spending on 2 people 30 lakhs per annum, that is 60 lakhs per annum, instead of hiring 4 people at 20 lakhs per annum. So the company is saving money, and people who know all these different technologies and know how to integrate these technologies together. Okay, just learning these technologies is not going to be helpful for you guys. You need to know how to integrate the technologies together, the intricacies of these technologies. So there you are so valuable in the market that there have been some cases where the students weren't even familiar with DSA and CP, still they got placements in big firms. Because that is the kind of demand that is there in the market for these guys, and the supply is nil, next to zero. And that is the reason why companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon is hiring from us, because we are able to provide these kind of students to them. The point is, these guys are not at all there in the market. So if you are one of them, your chance of getting placed is almost 100%. Almost 100%. Until unless you are going into the like interview and then like swearing in the interview or speaking shit about the company, you're not doing that and you are guaranteed to get hired. That is the point that I'm trying to make to you guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Great. So, like I said, you have to start somewhere. See, for example, even in DevTown, okay, the students that we got placed, let me just show it to you guys. So, our graduates, but get the our graduates, but uh, so we have got students into Google. So Arumina Barak, she got placed into Google. Tanmay got placed into Geo. We have Dev who got into Samsung. We have Das Gupta who got placed into Amazon. We have people got placed into Flipkart. So every single month we get almost 800 students that we place from our end. Okay, through our partnership programs, through the technical people that we are having from our end. So you need to understand that whatever we are saying it from the perspective of what we have learned over the past 1.5 years doing this. Not just the past 1.5 years, but for the past 6 years of being in this field itself. Okay? Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. So I will just revise once again. Okay, choose a particular language, choose either between C++ or Java for data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. Okay, choose between either C++ or Java for DSA and CP. We've already provided you guys the resources for that as well, to learn the entire Java as a language and to learn entire C++ as a language itself. We have already provided everything for you guys. Okay, start with DSA as soon as possible. Use lead code or code chef for lead code for DSA and code chef for competitive programming. You have to learn about mathematics, bit manipulation, recursion, array searching, sorting, matrix, hashing, strings, linked lists, stacks, queues, dequeues, trees, BST, heap, graph, greedy algorithms, backtracking, dynamic programming, trie, segment, and binary industries, and disjoint sets. These are all that you have to learn in your data structures and algorithms, okay, and competitive programming as well. After that, you have to move on to web development fundamentals. Okay, so HTTP, HTTPS, HTML, CSS, Git, GitHub, version control, responsive designs with CSS, Git and box layouts, Tailwind CSS, okay, Bootstrap CSS, Java script ES6. Okay, yeah, right over here. All this you have to learn. Okay, this is the basics. Okay, these are something that I don't even consider to be like advanced level stuff. These are basics that you have to learn, and you have to learn it by making projects. Okay, you have to learn it by making projects. There are no other way around. You have to make projects to learn it. These are not technical. These are not theoretical stuff. Okay, yes, I can understand that. For example, web protocols is the theoretical stuff, but the rest of the stuff is something that you have to learn by doing. Okay. Next particular thing is, for example, you have to start with React. So what we are going to do in this particular bootcamp is getting started with React and React functional components. These are the two things that we are doing in this particular bootcamp. The rest of the stuff, for example, component lifecycle models, web packs, third-party components, styling in React, routing in React, React hooks, state management in React with Redux, connecting to backend. These are all something that are part of React itself that you will have to do to learn React completely. Okay, the next particular thing is you're having your backend development. Okay, so Node.js, Express, microservice with Node.js and Express, integrating MongoDB, validation and error handling, building RESTful APIs, Node, Express, MongoDB, authentication and security. So I've created this entire syllabus for you. All the things that we have, okay, all the things that we have, you have to study at the end of the day. We've created a syllabus for you. What I want you guys to do is, I want you guys to take a print out of this syllabus. Nothing. It will cost you like 10 rupees maximum. Black and white print out of this syllabus. Wherever you sit to study, paste the syllabus on your screen. These are the things. This is the exact thing that I have to learn to get any internship of my dream, any job of my dream at any point of time. And then one by one pick up the topic. If you want to do it on your own, just search for it, learn about it. It is as simple as that. You don't have to do anything. You just have to search for it, learn about it. It's simple as doing a Google search. The topics have been given to you. The pathway has been laid out to you. You have been given the exact path that you have to follow to get whatever you want. You just have to do a Google search. That's it. That's it. And if you're still not able to do that, may God help you. Nobody else can. I'm able to understand. So we started DevTown with a mindset that, okay, no issues. I can understand that some students require like the mentorship chahiye. I want somebody to sit with me, teach me every day. That is the reason why we started DevTown. But this syllabus is available for free. You just have to download it, spend 10 rupees to stick it on your wall and get started with the entire path. This is available. Everything is available. Internet is such a huge place. And if you're still not able to do that and you're making excuses, okay, then there's nothing. Like, you cannot do anything in life. Do not run from like hard work. If you're running from hard work, there's nothing that you can do. Okay. Next, after completing backend, you have to start off with DevOps. So DevOps and cloud computing are integrated with each other. Okay, DevOps and cloud computing are integrated with each other. So if you are learning DevOps, you're learning cloud computing at the same time. Use AWS. Please remember that. So Dockers and containers, automating CI/CD. So CI/CD is basically continuous integration and continuous deployment. Okay, that is the full form of CI/CD. Okay, and then at the end, you have to learn about your Kubernetes. Okay, you have to learn about Kubernetes. Now, what kind of let's assume that what kind of projects that you should be having on your resume. Okay, now if you're having projects like your personal portfolio site on your resume, nobody gives a 2 cents crap about it. Literally, if you're having the project that everybody is doing, nobody wants that kind of stuff. Nobody. Okay, there's nothing that is making you stand out from the rest of the crowd. Nothing. So the projects that you should be having is something that has potential inside of it, something that solves a real life problem, okay, or is currently solving a real life problem, and take that project up to a production level, to a level where millions of people can use that project and it will work. Like it is the project that these companies are currently using. That is the level of project that you should be having. That makes you stand out from the rest of the crowd. So for example, Book My Show clone. Okay, the exact website that, so these are the projects that we like built in our training and internship program. So I'm giving you the examples as well that you guys are familiar with. Okay, these are the level of projects that I have to compete with. For example, Book My Show clone. So the front end in React.js and Redux, backend you are making it in MongoDB, Express and Node.js, the exact same website that you are currently using for booking your movie tickets. The exact same website. It looks the same, it works the same, everything is the same. Okay. Then Zomato. So Zomato is our master project. Okay. We help our students build the Zomato clone. There's a reason for that as well. Everything that I do, I have a reason for that. Okay. So why Zomato? Why I'm suggesting Zomato clone as the main project that you should be working upon. So let me come back to it. So the front end in React, Redux, okay, the back end in MongoDB, then deploying it on AWS, Dockerizing it, containerizing it, deploying it on Kubernetes cluster, okay, setting up a CI/CD pipelining, like a proper like master project. That is the biggest project that you have worked upon. That is your Zomato project, okay. Now, why Zomato project? Just think about it. Uber and Ola, what are these particular companies? These are best Zomato for people, okay. Instead of food, you're having people that are getting delivered. Okay, what are your like websites like Dunzo or Big Basket or Zepto? All these companies are Zomato for groceries. All these companies are Zomato for groceries at the end of the day. Similarly, there are thousands of startups being started every single day that have the exact same concept. So once we're able to build up the entire Zomato, so Flipkart and Amazon, what are these? There's Zomato for products. Zomato for products. These are basically e-commerce websites. Okay, this is a very specific kind of e-commerce website itself. You can just change a bit of the UI. You can just change a bit of front end, change a bit of back end. A new product is formed immediately. Thousands of people are posting freelancing jobs. Okay, they're like giving projects, okay, paying money from international clients. Each project usually fetches you between 25,000 rupees to even 1,50,000 rupees as well. You can use the exact same project, change some of these stuff. Okay, take up a client from freelancing websites like Fiverr.com or like freelancer.com, all these sites. Take up a client with a very similar project, change a bit about the project, submit that project, earn money. You are able to start your freelancer gig as soon as possible. You can change the Book My Show clone to an event management website and charge somebody for it. The point is you are able to start. When you are having these type of projects, you are able to start your freelancing journey as well. And please remember that your freelancing projects are also counted as experience. These projects are also counted as experience. Okay. Then book management API, Zomato backend, task management app. So these all small projects are to make you guys understand the concepts. For example, how we teach is, first we'll start with React. Let's assume that we are starting with React itself. So we will teach you how to make the book management API first of all. Okay, so that you are able to familiarize, not book management API, personal portfolio. Let's assume that we will create the personal portfolio. So you're able to understand the basic concepts of React and Redux, the basic concepts out there. Then we will go into the second project, that is the the Book My Show frontend. Okay, using React and Redux. We'll create the Book My Show frontend. You will learn a bit more into advanced level React and Redux. Okay, now how the classes are taken up? We have the classes every single day after 7 o'clock in the evening on Zoom by the instructor live. So it's not recordings. So you are having the class every single day by the instructor live on Zoom. He will be coding the entire project in front of you, explaining you the entire project. Once he is done with the project, and you guys will be going ahead and creating the project as well. So the Book My Show clone is done. Then you will be having the Zomato frontend that you will be working upon, the master project that you are building upon. That is having the major concepts, the most advanced concepts inside of it. In this particular way, you are slowly able to build up your concepts in these technologies as well by hands-on practice on projects. That is how you need to function as well. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Like I've already said, for every single program that, so these are the instructors that we have at our end. So Ritik Kumar, he's the particular person who will be teaching you guys data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. So he'll be teaching you guys that. He is the world top 100. Okay, I'm not talking about India top 100, world top 100 on both lead code as well as code chef. On lead code, he is 107, and on code chef, he is 97 in the entire world. He has previously worked in Hasdin and is currently working in Google. So he is the instructor who will be teaching you guys data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. We have Harsh Akshit, who teaches cybersecurity at our company. But like I said, we don't have any training programs in cybersecurity right now because, like I said, if we have any programs, we need to make sure that placements are there for that program. So with every program, we give out cybersecurity for free. That if you guys want to learn it as a hobby, the recordings for the cybersecurity program is there. He is a cybersecurity expert at Google and a Hall of Famer at Google as well. Then you have Dipen Ghushal from Amazon, Aradhana Kund from Google, Khushbu Tanyal from McKinsey and Company, Krishna Sampal from Morgan Stanley, Madhav Jawhari from American Express, Nandini Jalam from Google, Nikhil Agrawal from Sony, Nikhil Bharwal from TensorFlow. So he's the data, deep learning and data science part of Google. Then Aditya Gusain from Stealth and Moving, Rahul Halalka from Goldman Sachs. We have Sahil Rahman from HP and Porsche, Vishal Jain from Oracle, Rohan Kinnal from Infosys. We have Kunika from Walmart, Shubhatrisha from L&T, me, myself, and Ashish from KPMG. So these are all the instructors who teach live every single day. So the classes that we have is now 3.5 months long because it takes time to finish off so many different stuff. It is not possible to finish up early. So the minimum time that we have for each training and internship program is 3.5 months. 5 days of classes every single week. 2 hours every single day in the evening after 7 o'clock. Because these people are currently working in different companies. These are not full-time employees for us. We pay them per student. So we pay them almost 5,700 rupees per student that they are able to take up. Like if they are taking up classes for 3.5 months every single day, 2 hours live on Zoom calls. And then after that, they sit on the Zoom calls. If you have any questions, any queries, you can approach the instructor directly, ask the questions 101, solve your doubts after the class itself. So all that we are able to arrange. So because of that, we have to pay the instructors as well. We pay them around 5,700 rupees per student, and then we charge GST over that. That is the basic amount that we charge for the entire 3.5 months. So that is the instructors that are there. Now the entire program covers C++, covers Java, it covers data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. It covers so for example, if you are choosing the full stack web development program, so the classes will be there on Zoom. After the class, the recording will also be provided to you. So because we don't want you guys to miss out on any class or something like that, we provide you guys the recordings as well with a lifetime access to the recording, so that if you want to revise at a later point of time, you are able to do that as well. Then the classes will be there for 2 hours every single day for after 7 o'clock, and then 2 hours of doubt session as well. We give interview preparation, we give certificates are also given to the students. So bootcamp certificates are associated with the training program because all the topics are being covered in the training program. So you guys get the bootcamp certificates as well as you guys get the letter of recommendation, the internship completion certificate, because this is a proper internship as well as a training. So we give you guys those certificates, as well as we prepare you guys for resume building, GitHub, LinkedIn optimization, and all those kind of stuff. Because after the end of the program, we have to give you guys to the companies. Itself. So these 36 companies that are hiring from us, we need to provide like a proper polished person in front of them. We cannot provide you guys raw. So we have to polish you guys as best as possible. Now this is not for everybody. Okay, if you are going on our website, you will be able to see that you cannot even enroll from our website. Even if you try to do that, you will not be able to enroll from our website. Because the point is, we do not want students to join the program itself. We have our partnerships with almost 90 different colleges that give us 10 students every single month, and we train those 10 students every month and we get them placed to different companies. So this we only do that because I like to take up boot camps and we just introduce it to the students of the boot camp. That if you are really like, because we will work your asses off. Okay, 2 hours of class every single day, and then you have to revise everything. You have to work upon it. You have to practice it. It's not going to be simple. Okay, we are going to work your asses off, and this is only for those students who are really trying to work hard. Okay, this is not for everybody, and that is the reason why we have made the syllabus public as well. Guys, want to do it on your own pace, you can do it on your own pace. This is the syllabus, do it on your own. There's no issues in that. We have given you the entire path. We have provided you the resources as well to start as soon as possible. But for those who want a mentorship, ki nahi yaar, I want to learn from a particular person from Google or a particular person from Goldman Sachs who is able to guide me further down. So that is the reason why we have the program available just for the bootcamp students. The number of seats, one of the batches is going to start just from tomorrow itself. So from tomorrow, one of the batches is going to start for both full stack development and data science. So if you guys are interested, you can enroll yourself, but like I said, there's a process for it. You cannot enroll yourself like that. The cost of the program, like I said, we have to pay the instructor 7,500 rupees for the entire 3.5 months. On top of that, we levy 18% GST. The total amount comes to be at 7,500 rupees for the entire 3.5 months program. Now, if you are looking at the exact same things from the other companies, you'll find it that it will cost you about 1,50,000 rupees to 3 lakh rupees per course. Because of the fact that we are a non-profit organization, we just give the money to the instructors and we give the money to the government. That is the reason why we are able to charge 7,500 rupees for the entire 3.5 months. And on top of it, if you are enrolling in full stack development program, then you get the class recordings of the data science program as well as the cybersecurity program. Similarly, if you are enrolling yourself in the data science program, then you get the class recording for the full stack development as well as the cybersecurity program. Because we don't want you to waste money. Money is very precious. It is earned very, like you have to work your asses off to earn money. Okay, we are able to understand because we are also working. Okay, because I love teaching, that is the reason why I take up some time to teach as well. But money is important at any point of time. So please don't waste your money. That is the reason why we provide these programs to you guys, that at any point of time, if you want to learn full stack, you don't pay anybody or you don't waste your money. You have everything available with you guys with lifetime access that you can learn it from right over there. So like I said, there are, I think so, 30 seats only available in this particular batch, because the batch is starting from tomorrow itself. We don't have a lot of different seats that are available. So there are 2 batches, and in cumulative we have 30 seats available right now. So how many of you guys are interested for that? Please let me know. How many of you guys are interested for that, so that I'm able to understand that, okay, like these many guys are interested for the same. There is no bar. Okay, we have students from first year, second year, third year, fourth year. We have students from civil, chemical, mechanical. We have students from IT, CSE, commerce. We have students from MCA, BCA. We have students from maritime engineering and merchant navy. So there is no bar at any point of time. Why we have done that is because the early that you are able to start, the more number of opportunities that we are able to provide you guys. For example, if you're starting the first year itself, at the end of the program, we'll provide you guys some freelancing gigs. We'll provide you guys some other internships, paid internships that you will be getting paid in some startups and in some companies. If you are good enough, then directly in some MNCs, otherwise in some good startups as well. And if you are joining at a later point of time, then we'll try to provide you guys with some placements, like I said, through our partnership program with 36 different companies, as well as the instructors themselves are from good companies. So they give you guys referrals through their own networks as well. Direct referrals from these guys as well as through their own networks. Because they also earn a little bit of money if you guys are getting selected in that company. I don't know if you know how referrals work. So basically, if I'm working currently in Google and I am giving you guys a referral, okay, and if you get selected into Google, then I get 1.5 lakh rupees per student. Okay, per student, I get that. So referrals are something that they are able to earn a lot from. So they use their own like networks and everything to get you guys referrals as well. So that is how the entire thing works. Okay. We have a 98% placement ratio up till now. Every month we take in almost 1,020 students. Okay, 1,020 students to be exact. We have increased that number. Early on, we used to take 900 students only. Right now, we have increased it to 1,000. This time is the first time we are taking in 1,220 students. Just 1,020. And out of like the original one, out of 900, we usually add a placement ratio of like we used to place 850 students out of that 900 students. This time, because we have increased the number of students because of taking up some more colleges under our belt, so due to that, like we are hoping that we'll be able to increase the percent of persons placed to almost 99% this time. So yeah, that is the entire thing, guys. For those guys who are interested in the same, I'm giving you guys a WhatsApp number. Okay, now on that WhatsApp number, please just message if you are interested. If you're not interested, do not worry, you can just ignore it as well. Now this WhatsApp number, either me or somebody from my team will be sitting right over there, helping you guys out with the same. Okay. So first we will be asking you some questions related to what you are doing and everything. If we feel that you are a good match for the program, then we will be giving you guys the payment and everything. So what happens is basically when you message on this particular number, that message gets given to one of our career counselors. It can be me or some 6 people are there in my team, one of those 6 people. And those guys will then be calling you guys and giving you the brochure and everything and asking you guys some questions so that they are able to understand if you are a right fit. If you have any questions, any queries, you can directly ask right over there as well, and they will be able to help you guys out with the same. Those students who are interested to join the program, I've given you guys the link to the WhatsApp number in the live chat as well. I've pasted it up as well, guys. So up till the point that I am creating, okay, the attendance sheet for today, okay, those guys who are interested to join the program, they can click on this particular link and message a hi or that I'm interested right over there. And somebody from my team will then reach out to you guys and help you guys out with the same. So if you are really interested into the program, okay, I provided you guys with the link in the live chat. You guys can call just like message us right over there, and somebody from my team will then call you and help you guys out with the entire thing itself. Okay, what should I do to do along with MCA to go on a good package? Clean, I hope that you were listening to the entire class. I've already laid out the entire thing for you. Just follow through that and you will be able to do it. Okay, so like I said, if you guys are interested in the entire thing, okay, we will be helping you guys out. People, he never replies on WhatsApp. So this particular number, what we have done right over here is when you reply that, okay, when you write that I'm interested and this is my question, then that gets sent to one of our career counselors, and that career counselor will then call you and help you guys out with all your doubts and your queries. Okay, that is how we work. Okay, so like I said, yeah, so again, it's you don't have to join the program. Like I said, if you are really interested, you require mentorship, only then join the program. Otherwise, you have the syllabus. Use the syllabus, search for it, learn on your own. If you are able to do that, that's great. If you're not able to do that, then join the program. It's totally dependent upon you. Okay. So even if you are having questions like should I choose web development or data science, there's very simple solution for that. If you are in tier 1 college, choose data science directly. If you're not in tier 1 or tier 2 college, then choose web development. As simple as that. I'm talking about placements. In placements, tier 1 and tier 2 college students are getting more preference in data science field. And web development is a very open field. Everybody has a lot of requirements, so they don't look at from which college, from which branch you are from. That is the reason why I usually suggest students who are not from a good branch or they are not from a good college, choose web development. You will be safe when it comes to placements. Okay. So like I said, guys, if you are interested in the program, okay, you can contact us on this particular WhatsApp number right now. Just send a hi or an okay or a dot, and somebody from my team will be helping you guys out with the same. Okay. So right now we are having 2 batches. One is going to start from tomorrow onwards. Okay. And the next particular batch is going to start from the 15th of November. Okay. From the 15th of November. The entire program is of 3.5 months long. Okay. And we will be helping you guys out with the same. Okay. That's great, Teja, Praveen. It will be great to see you guys in the class as well. Okay, so like I said, if you guys want to join the program, we have 2 batches right now. You can join the program. Just message on this WhatsApp number and we will help you guys out with the same. Okay, thank you so much, guys. And I'll give you the attendance for today's class. Give me a second, guys. The classes will be of 3.5 months. Okay, 5 days a week, 2 hours every single day. That will be the time for the class and everything. Okay. The day 5. So let me create the any installment facilities. Yes, we have some installment facilities as well available. You don't have to worry about it. You can pay on a monthly basis if you are having some credit cards of some particular companies. Okay, so we have our partnership with some banks as well. So if you want to pay in like installments, you can do that, but that will be dependent upon the cards that you are having. Okay. Yes, MD Khalid is my counselor, one of the counselors that we are having, Mohammed Khalid. Yesterday there was no class before because of buffering. We had to cancel the class and we had the class again today. As you are able to see, it's day 5, not day 6. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. Is laptop necessary? No, laptop is not necessary, but yes, you should be able to have access to a smartphone at least and good internet. If you are interested into a program, you can just contact us from right over there and we will help you guys out with the same. Okay. Is SRM tier 2 or tier 3? It's tier 2 depending upon which, if you are from the main campus or not. The main campus is tier 2, others are tier 3. Okay. Okay. I've already given you guys the link, guys. Okay. I've already given you guys the link. If you are interested in the same, you can contact us from right over here. It's already, we have pinned it up in the live chat as well. Okay. And it's the QR code, guys. It is already open. You can start scanning it and joining the same. The fees of the program is 7,500 rupees from 7,500 rupees for the entire 3.5 months, including GST as well. So that is something that we have ensured that it's affordable and you guys are able to learn everything that you want. Okay. So yeah. Like I said, we don't want students from outside the bootcamp. So if you check our website, you won't be able to enroll into the programs and it will show you 10,000 rupees because we don't want students from outside the bootcamp to enter into the program. We have our partnerships with 90 different colleges, right now 95 different colleges. So we take up students directly from them and through the boot camps because we need to make sure that students joining us have a good understanding that they are going to be run through shit. Okay. And we don't have the capacity to train more students every month. We have only limited number of instructors that are there. So we cannot take in more number of students. That is the reason why. We complete the entire data structures and algorithms, competitive programming, C++, Java. We complete the entire syllabus that I shown to you guys, everything in 3.5 months. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. The fees is 7,500 rupees, including the GST, guys. Okay, including the GST. So you don't have to worry about it. The attendance has already been shared with you guys. I've already provided you guys the link in the live chat as well. You can, if you are interested into the program, you can send a message on that particular number and we will help you guys out with the same. Okay, we'll help you guys out with the same, guys. Okay. On the website, yes, Mr. Superman, it is showing 10,000 rupees because we don't want students from outside the bootcamp to join the program. If you're interested into taking a part on the program, please message us on this WhatsApp number. Okay, these messages on this WhatsApp number and then we'll provide you the link of payment of 7,500 rupees. Okay. Okay. Because that is just for the bootcamp students. That is just for the bootcamp students. Outside the bootcamp students, it's 10,000 rupees. For bootcamp students, it's 7,500 rupees. But we don't want students from outside the bootcamp. Okay. So I have exams right now, so I want to join after 15th December. What should I do? Mazan, no issues in that. You can contact us on that number itself. One of the career counselors will help you guys out with the same as well. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. So thank you so much, guys. I've already shared the attendance and everything. The fees for the same is 7,500 rupees for the entire 3.5 months program. If you guys want to take part or you have any doubts or something like that, you can contact us via this particular WhatsApp link and we will help you guys out with the same. Okay. Recording sessions will be there. Yes, after every live class, we'll be providing you guys with the recordings as well with lifetime access. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. We will meet tomorrow once again and we'll continue with our React. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.